Hello, and welcome to the Jesse Mojave Show. Business over pleasure, part 1, 2, 3. Again, I open up with one of my readings so my listeners will just tune in to where I'm coming from. Today we gonna get on what's a nigga to do. Choice is up to me. What's a nigga to do? Look up with a couple of gangsters throwing the color red or blue. What's a nigga to do? Stuck in the camp, facing murder 1 to the first degree. I think I should cop out of insanity. Should that be my plea? What's a nigga to do? Fuck going to trial, facing a racist jury. I'm looking for a way to get out with the quickness without snitching to police. What's a nigga to do? Choice is up to me. What is a nigga to do? 2 options, 1 choice will decide the rest of the life. If you win or lose, that's good or bad. Which one would you choose? What's a nigga to do? Questions up to me. What's a nigga to do? Now I'm asking you, what's a nigga to do? Life ain't been shit since the very first day of birth. In 72, a problem nigga was born to this earth. 16-year-old mama still home in the streets. When Pimpin' Pops came through, she got her ass beat. Now what's a nigga to do? Seeing domestic issues from an adolescent. Now should I blame her? Mama been posted up on them same corners, trying to come up, as if I did. Hustling, provide. What's a nigga to do? Y'all got to question yourselves on that. I'm still asking myself, what's a nigga to do? At 48 years old, at the first 48, that's what I call it. And I ain't on that now. I'm coming to you live via podcast, via video, or digital platform. But you got to ask yourself, what's a nigga to do? And when you ask yourself, it's like looking in that Cracker Jack box. Keep your eye on that prize. You understand? Ask yourself, what's a nigga to do? Over and over. And you will come up with things up. I would say like this. Apply pressure instead of just questioning it. I'm a 3-time, 4-time habitual offender. Each time I fought a case, I was pointed a racist public defender. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So, don't let street peer pressure bullshit be your outlet. Listen to discipline, listen to guidance, listen to things that's beneficial, and you know wrong from right. In today's time, I'm not gonna knock your hustle and determine your choices. Because your life already premeditated if you believe in God or you believe in a spiritual being or a higher being. But the fact of the matter is, you have to come to grips with yourself. Look at yourself. And before anybody else help you, you got to look within yourself first. Within yourself. Pull out all the channel, mustard, energy, whatever force, spiritual, negativity versus happiness, a good energy vibe. Bring them both together, consolidate them, and come out with a full figure. If you a nigga, hooky, devil, what the fuck you is, that's on you. What's a nigga to do though? You don't remember, see, y'all look at nigga wrong. Y'all look, nigga could be described and depicted as a river, an ignorant person. But then nigger, N-I-G-G-E-R, now that's a derogatory form if it was a white man calling a black man nigger, a niggero in that sense. See, we depict it because we basing our fickle minds on, let's say, Islamic teaching. You got to have an open mind to any type of teaching, any type of belief when it's coming from another man. Because last time I checked, King James wrote the Bible, right? Right? It's the King James version. It was depicted in this way. Prophet Muhammad, I'm not talking about Elijah Muhammad. I'm talking about the Prophet Muhammad. When you read when the moon split and y'all depict y'all prophet over there in Mecca. Malcolm X went over there and learned about it. Now y'all read about it. It's called the moon split. And then y'all understand he brought Islam. So why I can't go nowhere on the East Coast and get me a bacon burger? Because everybody 5% of Atlantic some shit. But they all under somebody else. Noble Drew Ali. That's the Moabite teaching to myself. I read the Circle 7 and stuff due to time. And of course, I read Message of a Black Man, Elijah Muhammad. I've read Nat Turner, Melanix. I read every dictator possible. I read Charlie Manson. I read Hitler. I read Mussolini. I read every mankind to mankind. And when I say every dictatorships from George Washington on up to motherfucking Obama administration. Clinton was the first administration that changed things since Ronald Reagan. And Reagan was hypocritical due to the fact, I don't want to get on political issues right now, but due to the fact, if Rick Ross was distributing crack, not the rapper Rick Ross, the Rick Ross out there in California was distributing crack, I'm going to say fabricating, manufacturing, distribution. I like to put it that way because that's when Henry Ford brought to the forefront. He put assembly line. That's why all blacks came north. We get on that later too. But I would explain Rick Ross set the trend where it was major distributions in the hood. See, crack hit the streets in what, 83, 84, 20 off 100 sack. I'm going to say that's how far I go back with it. In the hood. Now, if you apply that to today's time, crack, cocaine, heroin, some of these, even these synthetic things, it can't be grown in the hood. It can't be grown on no American soil. So what I'm saying to you, how I get here. And then Miss Reagan say no to drugs. They put 100-to-1 crack ratio law. I was suffered under that. That's what I was indicted for. 100-to-1 ratio. That means one rock is equivalent to 100 of these to 1 kilo. 1,001.2 grams. Now when you ask yourself, is these laws just as a bias? That's the framer set it up. Bold, constitutional. I'm talking about I could go deep. But y'all have to look at it for yourself. Then y'all question yourself. Is this really, or should this even be of a law, legislative law? But back to the point. Freeway Rick was funding a militia group. Check the Oliver North scandal and stuff. Reagan administration knew about this. Bush administration, Vice President Bush, not his son in there. They knew about this. They funded militia groups to supply weapons while they're using the money, the funds, to buy and use weapons to fund militia groups like such groups that got killed Pablo Escobar on that roof. The Aztecs. See them a little bit. Listen to these stories. The Mexicans call us the Gringos. The British call us we call the British the Redcoats. But George and them set the world up on the basis of we're not going to pay our taxes to Queen Elizabeth. Remember the Boston Tea Party? Remember the British are coming? The British are coming. George and them pulled burners about the ground. It wasn't choppers, but just like they rushed Capitol Hill, whatever, all that shit down in Washington, they insurgents. Well, what if they done that when George and them was living? When they was setting up shop here, putting these 13 colonies. The Commonwealth states, they're my colony states. Maryland, Virginia, them are your first colony states. They didn't come here on no pilgrimage. They didn't come here like no Thanksgiving that's coming in 20-some days. Them niggas came as Vikings, barbaric, gun Indians, skinning their heads. Then they get them motherfucking land, reservations. They set them shop up with visas, all expense schools. But niggas, now I'm gonna ask y'all again, what's a nigga to do? Choice is up to you. What's a nigga to do? You got two options. One choice will decide the rest of the life. If you win or lose now. Check it out. Check it out for your motherfucking self. Now I'm just giving y'all some that kind of I read, I experienced. Now y'all can't say y'all experience, so each one encounter and experience life different. But you have to take full advantage of opportunities when it presents itself. You don't guess that. If it presents itself, take full advantage of it. Because it might only come once in life. Sometimes it come more than once. Some others is pretty. You know, you have some people just born into wealth. You have some people that generate wealth. You have some people, I tell y'all what, if y'all don't put away from them babies, who else is? Who else is? If you don't save for yourself and your kids now, who else is? Now you ask yourself, what's a nigga to do? And nigga, I'm using not in a derogatory form. I'm using it in a sense of ignorancy, stupidity, or Just like Denzel used it in the movie Training Day when he had that white boy. That's my nigga. Remember he told him, hit this, my nigga. Hit this PCP. That wet, whatever he had up in that shit. And then when he got them floating with it, get, feeling a little doozy, feeling all fucked up or whatever. He said, now that's my nigga. Why he was setting him up. He had ulterior motive, hidden agenda. But the point I'm making to you is, what's the nigga to do? Nobody answered that for me. Why don't y'all get back with me and tell me? Elaborate. I mean, just give me, correspond with me. Let me know what's going on. Again, catch me at the Jesse Mojave Show. We're going to get deep on all kind of political, from sex, drugs, murder, sports, culture. Y'all will be surprised. Y'all think Stevie will be kicking game. Y'all ain't fuck with a nigga on my level yet. I read, I research, and that's what I try to do all day, every day. I don't like to go off good game propaganda. I have an open mind to people's viewpoint. The reason I have that point, you can believe in God, he don't. So atheists is wrong because they don't believe in God. Well, show him where he right and show him where he wrong at. You can't. How can you tell me a motherfucker said they been dead and a miracle brought them back, they wouldn't seem to life? How can you say you wouldn't lie? The people that usually come go to dead be buried in the death, and rigor mortis set in, and then the spiritual lift, if the spirit lift or the soul die, then they haven't rose. They have rose, they spirit rose, but they have not walked again on earth like Jesus in the Bible did. And that was the King James Version. Now, I'm not here to argue. It's just like the Pope. He's over the Vatican, over the Italy. He is the forefather to all beefs and everything. But the Pope could sniff little boys' bicycle seat and then they just go be discreet. When I say that, think about how many tree trumpets. Why is the nuns are virgins called Virgin Mary? And then the Pope be fucking who then? If Mary and them virgins, because when y'all base biblical time, it was based on sexuality. Trust me. Why God woke up and Adam and Eve was hiding they body parts, they titties and they dicks and they shit? You know why? I think Eve got aroused that night because God he made night, he made day, then he made man, then he took a rib, they say and made woman, and then Eve went with that apple bottom was that ass and that snake was that dick. Because both of them got aroused. If you touch a woman, her nipples will arouse. If you touch a dick and that get turned on, his dick will arouse. Now, when you ask yourself, why would, and they in the land of paradise, in the land of freedom, you would ask yourself, what's a nigga else to do then? You got everything but you ain't fucking. And Eve probably a badass motherfucker because you got to look on. Now, let's move on. How did this world get flourished? If you go from Genesis time, Cain and Abel was next. So did y'all fuck Eve to flourish this world? Because we all should be one. We all bleed blue under our skin, but when they hit the air, it's red. So why would I hate the white man versus the black man versus the Native American or Indian? The brown skin. See, we based everything on bullshit. It's opportunity. You give a white man give a nigga a way to make minimum wage going up. What if minimum wage when I started off at minimum wage? It was $3.75, $4.25. What if minimum wage was $15, $16 without the economy inflate? Every president come in. Trump was in office, gas didn't go higher than $3. Biden in office supposed to be a Democratic, gas up $5 already. Obama's in office got to 7-8 in California, some of the suburbs there. Y'all don't even ask yourselves these questions. Y'all just get to kicking. These motherfuckers on TV, y'all give Kim Kardashian, Meek and them, they ain't even done a bit. But they get respect for reforming the prison. Why y'all ain't having Andrew Bay and them niggas in the law books? Some of these niggas that done got cases. I don't like to put people's names on, but I'm just giving you people that done fought cases that done experienced 25 years and they didn't do the crime. But man probably fucked them in the ass. They probably lost kids, family. Shit, they was like the movie Life when he was the dog dead, the mama dead. I don't want to hear no more. Everybody dead. Do y'all see the difference of what I'm saying? Now ask y'all motherfucker self, what's the nigga to do? Just do it one time for me. I've been trying to figure this shit. You on a 3-time habitual offender, out on parole, constantly ducking and dodging the system, which makes me a convicted criminal victim because I'm constantly harassed like a flu virus plagued with chronic sickness by the state of Michigan government officials. And you stupid motherfuckers want to refer me to a sister, a sir, or a mister? Man, Like I'm some kind of head physician, mathematician. You devils playing with a nigga mental. And when I say devils, clarify them ain't devils. How can y'all not see that, man, these honkies, and I say devils, not being racist, because I'm not. Black men give me opportunity, we down. I just don't want to work for another man. Why am I generate my energy into making you rich when I could put all that energy into my motherfucking self? And I got the heart. Do I look like I'm finna give you 10 on pump 9, you old ass nigga? Do I look like I'm a random noodle working to you? Because soon as you give me a noodle, you going to tell everybody you to put me on my feet. And so you could look like the man. And I'm going to look like that nigga giving you 10 on pump 9 or washing your rims. It ain't going to happen, Captain. And I ain't just yapping. I do it by taking action. That's what I'm asking you. What's a nigga to do? Now these devils, they come with it. They know to manipulate. They know they can't physically devo niggas now because we hardcore. Nigga pop a perk, a molly, and go up in the White House and shut that bitch down. I want to because the hunkies to do it. What you think, nigga? We could get heavily influenced. They know they can't come as choppers. We got the same thing military got on these streets now. You got these niggas running around here. Some of these young niggas, 14, 13, running around here like blood diamond, guerrilla Iraqi soldiers. Ready to act a fool like them boys in Iraq. Now, the point I'm making to you is, they coming to manipulate it. Remember, they brought this money, remember PP loans? I never seen shit like this. I walked in Walmart's, mamas, ghetto mamas, hustlers. Man, get that. The babies just picking up shit. The mamas in them just like, get that baby. Yeah, you got that. Now you look at PPO loans, biting them, get on, cut shit short. Where do the insurance money? Where do all this shit they go? Send it to the legislature. When they divvy this money up, it's a check and balance system. Ask yourself, where do that go? Because right now, I'm asking, of course, what's a nigga to do? In the hood, it's hard. They cut all this shit out. Now, mama's telling them, put that back, spanking their kids, smacking them in the head. The malls, the stores is empty, the economy. You know what? It deflated because the opportunity wasn't there. But you gave these niggas some money. You gave motherfuckers money. I mean, if Tom Brady got $1 million and he a multi-million-dollar quarterback, Super Bowl winner, I know a motherfucker deserves something. He took a loan. Google it and see if that was facts, if I'm lying. Genius ask questions, Google give you results. Go surf it, nigga. What's a nigga to do? I'm going to end it on that note because I kind of want to hear what y'all want to come. Get that mirror. Ronnie JD Knight, email me at gmail.com. RonnieJDKnight@gmail.com. You can get in touch with me 313-880-7191. You can reach out to me via Facebook, Charles Black Jesus Shares. You can reach out to me via Instagram, myhalf39_BJ. You can reach out to me, Jessica Q Service, Black Jesus, Twitter. I'm all over the internet. So I'm building the digital platform because I want to hear what y'all, and I want realness. I don't want this old watered down Hollywood. This ain't no roll out the red carpet ass shit. YouTube, what they call they high maintenance sedity. I don't like that. That's bougie to me. Your shit stank, bro. Alicia Keys, beautiful as her face is, you take that skin and makeup off, she use a proactive. She represent a commercial. And they dope fiends, all them out in Hollywood. How y'all ain't no dope fiend when y'all nip and tuck? You know what nip and tuck? Every time you get cut, you need dope, purple wall, you need dumber wall. That dope harder than crap. So why Kim and them? And I ain't trying to base it on Kim because I'm not depicting them. But if you getting that facelift, face tuck, nip tuck, cut, fuck, butt, cut, tuck, suck, whatever, suction out, you got to take pain medicine. They got to sedate you. So y'all dope fiends. Y'all just high price dope fiends. Why you think Prince and them, Michael Jackson, them down on purple wall, dumb on? That shit ain't in the hood. My niggas down on fentanyl now in the hood. That's what's killing my niggas, my age bracket. Crack was working on niggas, and then shit, they surpassed that. Their immune system big and stronger. This fentanyl, it's a bad motherfucking dude. I got a conversation on that. It's coming. You niggas don't know what I'm coming. This is some real shit. I just gotta come in, and I'm coming naturally out jigger. Look, it's a sheet behind the car, $1,000 in your refrigerator, and I'm set up. Shit, motherfucker. Now what you gonna say about that? Can you expect the real? These ain't my little specs, and then my doctor tell you I got an optometrist. He got me some tile for it. I don't want to go get him because every time I talk to him, he be in my feathers breath stank. I gotta be real, right? So I got my mask on, still can smell it. So he got halitosis, though. Look like he gave his head some some shit some head. Gave it a motherfucking blowjob, because that's how bad his breath now. Like he been eating on your annihilators. Yeah, like he gardening shit. You understand what I'm saying? But we gonna get back on some things. I just wanted to get collaborate because I'm still trying to figure out what's a nigga to do. Y'all ain't help me yet. I've been trying to figure this shit out for 48 years. That's trying to like me trying to figure out a woman. I ain't gonna be able to do that yet. Them women so motherfucking hardcore. And I love they sexy ass, but guess what? I can't figure it out. Adam and Eve, you gotta believe. You ain't gotta believe me. You just listen to the story. Life goes on. But what's the nigga to do as you approach life?